Hello friends, in today's class we are going to talk about fragmentation. So welcome here and we are talking about fragmentation, and this is one of the technique. Just now what we have seen here is few algorithm, okay, and that is your the best fit and the next fit. Then we have seen worst fit, and we have seen best fit, worst, next, first fit. Sorry, first fit. That was the first one actually. Okay. Now the fragmentation is as the name suggests that in operating system, the fragmentation means there are small, memory holes are present in entire memory. Okay, so because of this allocation, what will happen that there will be some smaller space or a smaller memory allocation, memory blocks, let's say memory blocks, which are not possibly hold any process. Okay, so now, and what will happen because of this allocation and because dynamically we are allocating the memory, what will happen in this case is it will be scattered throughout the memory. Okay, the small holes or small memory blocks, okay, it will be scattered throughout the memory. Okay, so that is basically that situation is called the fragmentation. Okay, fragmentation. So smaller memory blocks, small memory blocks scattered in all places. Okay, now this is the total, you can think of this is total waste of memory, because the main purpose of the memory is what? Main purpose of the memory to load the process and execute it. Okay, load the process and execute. But here what is happening that execute. So now suppose think of a situation because of some method. We have created a hole of size. Suppose the hole is 50K, and this is some process. Okay, and then there is a process of size, let's say 200K, and I have a 80K hole. Okay, so there are two memory holes are there, which is 50K and 80K. Now if a process of size 120K comes, okay, now certainly we cannot execute because this fragment is size 50, this is 80. Okay, but the total size here in this case is what? Total fragment size is 50 plus 80, and that will become 130. Okay, so we have the entire memory present with us, but simply because they are fragmented, okay, they are in this part and this part, we simply can't run it. So this is the definition wise. The first fit, best fit, and the worst fit algorithm suffer from external fragmentation. Okay, we are calling this category of the fragmentation, just I explained you before. This category is called the external fragmentation. Okay, this algorithm, however, suffer from the external fragmentation as the processes are loaded and removed. From the memory, the free space is broken into little pieces. Okay, the free space broken into little pieces. External fragmentation. This free spaces, just I explained you here. These are the external fragmentation. Little pieces are there. Okay. External fragmentation exists when enough total memory space exists to satisfy the request, but not contiguous. Storage is fragmented into large number of small holes. Okay, so this is that is the same thing it is talking about, that I have enough space to run this memory of 120K of process, but it is not contiguous. Okay, what is that idea here? It is not a contiguous. It is fragmented. Okay, and that is we are calling it as a large number of small holes. The fragmentation problem can be severe. In the worst case, there could be a block of free memory between every two processes. Okay, so here what it is saying, that in the worst case, there may be, like here there is a process 1, and then there is a free block, and then there is a process 2, and then there is another free block, then there is a process 3, and there can be another free block between every process. All of these memories were into one big free block, but we might not be able to run more processes. Okay. 50% rule says that here that if we are allocating n blocks, okay, if we are allocating n blocks, so in that case 0.5 blocks will be always wasted. Okay, it will be always wasted due to fragmentation. Okay, so that is the 50% rule, that if you are allocating n block, that 0.5 n block, okay, n block will be always wasted. That is approximately 1/3 of it. Depending upon the total amount of the memory storage and the average process size, external fragmentation can be minor or major problem. Statistical analysis of first fit, for instance, reveals that even with some optimization, okay, even with the optimization given an allocated block, another 0.5 n block will be lost due to fragmentation. Okay, so an allocated block, 0.5 n block will be lost, and that is 1/3 of the memory may be unusable. Okay, this property is known as 50%. Now there we have already seen a concept of external fragmentation. There can be an internal fragmentation also. Okay, so external fragmentation is when the memory is not contiguous and they are in small holes. Okay, small holes, but not contiguous and may not be able to satisfy the request. Now suppose I have a hole of size, in this case is, suppose I have a hole of size of 1800. Okay. Now suppose a process come of 1798. Okay. And with this 1798, I allowed it to hold into this particular space. And in this case, this small amount here, in this case, will be created. Okay. So this is a, let's say, let me just put a different color in this, that I have allocated the entirely here in this case. And do we need to keep this to small, very small hole information that is present over here? So now that is basically will not be maintained because its overhead is very high. Okay? Overhead of maintaining a hole or maintaining a memory is very high. Overhead is high, and that is what we will do. That will not simply maintain this information, this small size holes, and will be it will be treated as wasted. Okay, wasted. So memory fragmentation can be internal as well as external. Consider a multiple partition allocation scheme where whole of 16,464 bytes. Suppose the next process requires only this many bytes. Okay, we'll allocate the requested block, and we will left the whole of 2 byte. Okay, so we left here a very small portion here. The overhead to keep track of this whole will be substantially larger than the whole itself, because I have to maintain a bookkeeping information, and it may require overhead. It may require more than 2 byte to maintain the information. The general approach is to break the physical memory into the fixed size block and allocate the memory in terms of block size. With this approach, memory allocated to the process may be slightly larger than the requested memory. The difference between two is known as internal fragmentation. Okay, now here it is introducing the block that we have just not introduced till now. But here that is your internal fragmentation. This part that is been allocated wasted is your is your internal fragmentation. Okay, so now the idea here is that if we are allocating memory in terms of blocks, fixed size, like here there's a variable size partitions are there, a fixed size partition, and if we are having a memory divided into fixed size of blocks and allocate memory in unit of block size, with this approach, memory allocated to process slightly larger than the requested memory. The difference between those is known as internal fragmentation. Okay, so we are slightly that is inside and wasted because of this. That is called internal fragmentation. Now, what is the solution of this external fragmentation? So one of the solution for the external fragmentation is known as compaction. Okay, and the idea of the compaction is very same, that we want to move all the process in one side of memory, all the process on one side of memory, and all holes, all free memory space into another side of memory. Okay, so we want this to happen here in this case, that all process one side, all memory one side, and that is a solution of what? External fragmentation. Internal, we have to deal with. Internal, maybe we can have a better allocation methods, better block allocation methods, but external fragmentation can be treated with this. So we want to move the process and the holes in one side. Okay, the goal is to shuffle the memory content to place all the free memory together in one large block. Okay, and compaction is always not possible if the relocation. Okay, now it is possible or not, taking a process from this memory location, one memory location. Okay, taking this entire block of a process P1 and putting it all together in a different location, that you put it here. Okay, is always not possible, and reason it is not possible is that when your binding of memory has been done. Okay, so if the relocation is static and done at the assembly and load time, compaction cannot be done. This I told you in the previous section, that in assembly we have a fixed location, so that you cannot done. Compaction is only possible if the relocation is dynamic and done at the execution time with the help of the relocation register. Relocation register, we can just relocate anywhere. If the address are relocated dynamically, relocation requires only moving the program and data and then changing the base register to reflect the new base address. Okay, when compaction is possible, we must determine its cost. Okay, that is always true, that if we are doing something for the benefit, then whether it is really beneficial or not, we have to determine the cost. The simplet compaction algorithm simply move all the process toward end of the memory and all the holes in the other direction, producing one large hole available. Okay, the compaction is generally considered as an expensive scheme. Okay, so this is all for this. We have started with the fragmentation part, that is enough memory space but not contiguous, and it may requires it is totally waste of memory, and we may have a solution that is called compaction. We just learned fragmentation. This is that broken into pieces, and 50% rule says that 1/3 of the block will be wasted. Internal fragmentation is something that we are allocating a space, but we are leaving it out small hole, very small size holes in that process, and maintaining the whole of that is even more larger than the whole itself. Okay, and then there is a compaction. Okay, so I hope you understand this. Thank you.